Hello, my name's Phoebe and I've decided I'd like to read the book Through the Mists, which is one of my favourite books. It's this book right here, and you can see it is very tattered and pages are flying all over the place everywhere because I've read it quite a few times, half read it even more times. So it says on the cover here, the after-death account of Frederick Winterleigh, Through the Mists, Volume 1, Leaves from the Autobiography of Aphraar, recorded by Robert James Lees. And now this is, as it says, the after-death account of Frederick Winterleigh, a man called Frederick Winterleigh who was alive in the 19th century in England, the 19th century, 18 something, so I think that's the 19th century. And he actually channels this book to Robert James Lees in the early 1900s. So it's written by Frederick, or Aphraar as he then becomes known as later in his life, but it's channeled by Robert James Lees. So it's just a very, very inspiring, very beautiful book that really helps to dispel some fear about perhaps what happens when we die, shines a little bit of light on the fact that it's not all over. We don't just descend into darkness or blackness or, cease to exist, basically. Their life continues when we die. So it's a true story. It's not a fiction or a fantasy. And I think I'll let Aphraar or Frederick do the rest of the talking through his words in this book. So I hope you enjoy. And it's very old world language, sort of old English, so it can be a little bit hard to follow, so I apologise in advance if I stumble over my words at times. But it's very beautiful as well in the way the sentiment is expressed. So enjoy if you choose to listen along. I'll also create some audio files so you don't have to look at me while I'm reading if you would prefer not to, just so there's two formats. Alright, thank you and enjoy.